I am turning 37 this year. I know that's not old, but I can feel the difference. My body feels different than it did 10 years ago. The energy, the recovery, even the way my back feels sometimes. And it made me realize something I never understood when I was younger. You don't realize how valuable your youth is while you live in it. And if I could tell my younger self one thing, it would be this: stop acting like time is unlimited. When you're younger, you assume that you always feel the same way. You don't think about aging yet. Your mind is occupied with other stuff. Looking back, things that I used to worry about when I was 20 mean nothing anymore. And it's crazy how you can waste so much time worrying about insignificant stuff, even though at that time they seemed like the most important thing in the world. The thing is, the older you get, for the majority of us, your energy changes, your body changes, recovery changes, small pains start appearing. Nothing dramatic, just reality, because your body is growing older. And if you used to do sports and stuff like that and you don't prioritize, for example, mobility, you start having pains, weird pains, later on. Speaking of pain, that is actually the reason I want to create this video today. Because I've been struggling with my back health here and there, and I don't want to speak about it too much because I feel like the more I speak about it, the worse it might get. But I think if somebody younger than me watching this out there, I hope this video helps you out. We waste so much time, no matter if you're young or old, but especially younger people, trying to keep up with people that are at the same age as we are. We overthink, we fear things, we love to wait because we think we have forever. Basically living passively. I can't begin to tell you the amount of things I put off when I was younger that made me feel like I'm behind today. And in a way I do regret them, but at the same time I guess I needed those lessons in order for me to be sitting here today and talk to you. What I want to say is this: while you're young or younger, use your energy. Explore things you think you might like. And the only way to get to know if you actually like those things is to actually experiment and explore. Create things, take that risk, build memories, especially memories, man, because your loved ones won't be here forever. Also, don't forget to build your body and your mind. Not only fitness, but also work on your mobility, your back health, your knee health, everything. I remember starting out working out about, I think, 10, 11 years ago. There were moments I was in the best shape ever, and there were moments I felt like I was doing everything for nothing. Sometimes I sit back and I look at the pictures of me 10 years ago, and I'm like, oh my God, I was in the best shape ever. I wish I was in that shape today. But back then I didn't see it. Also me dealing with back issues and stuff like that. I wish 10 years ago I did more with my fitness, with my ability to work out that I can do today. And as I say this out loud, I also realize back then apparently I was doing my best. But in that time I wanted to be further, that I wasn't enjoying the moment. I think that's the core of this message, of this video. Be present when you're doing anything you're doing. Why? Because when you look back, you start realizing I didn't enjoy that moment enough because I was so focused on what can I get in the future. But if you're in the present moment, you're more aware of what you're doing, how you're doing it, and how you're feeling, and you can enjoy it more. And I think this is a mistake a lot of us make. But at the same time, I realized, okay, I'm making this video today to tell the younger you to prioritize the present moment, right? Do whatever you can, do the best you can to enjoy that moment. But I'm sitting here as a 37-year-old me, but 10 years from now, if I'm lucky enough, I might make it to 47. So this moment, I need to utilize it and enjoy the moment now instead of looking in the future. Because otherwise I will be 10 years older, looking back again saying, I wish I was more present today. I hope I'm making sense. So realize that your youth is not going to last forever. Again, I'm not old, even though sometimes I feel like it, but the younger you are and the more you can make of your current situation, the better. Because 10 years might sound like a very long time, but if you look back, 10 years passes by very quickly. And we tend to underestimate that. So, moral of the story, be present, do the best you can today. Don't look too far ahead in the future. I'm not saying to not have future goals, that's not what I'm saying. But make sure that for the majority of the time, you are enjoying the present. Because the present is the only thing we have. The past is usually adjusted by our brain, Things happen and then we look back and we make it sometimes worse or better. But the only thing we have is today. And make the best of it as much as you can. Because time will fly by so fast and you will regret not enjoying the moment you have today. Anyway, that's the video for today. I hope you found value. If so, like, share, subscribe. Comment in the comment section. Tell me if you've experienced this yourself. Do you sit and think back about 10 years ago when maybe your health was better or your life was better? Either way, leave it in the comment section. Let's talk about it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.